So on the floor for Minnesota, Bell is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Jones. And it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Towns.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Adams. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Saric is checked in. And so Adams nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Johnson. Here's Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the pass to Adams. And there it is for him. Adams has got 8 points in the quarter.
And his shot, it's come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They retain possession. And slam dunk by Saric. Baltimore leading by 9. Schroeder looking over the floor. The dish to Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder against Saric. Schroeder dishes to Adams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Thunder. Outside, Jones. Pass to Livingston. Westbrook with the steal for the finish. And Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Jones. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's rebounded by Livingston.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
1 second left. Saric. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. Kyle Kuzma had no problems getting going. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. And that'll do it for our half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Adams is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Green. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Here's Livingston. They get a hand on it. Just 4 to shoot. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Minnesota, Wiggins and Covington fill the wings. Dario Saric is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Livingston in at the point. And the dunk by Towns.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Passes it to Adams. Shoots over Towns. Adams' shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Minnesota, they had made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Baltimore leading by 7. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. Baltimore with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Adams. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Livingston looking for the opening. To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Livingston. The kick out to Westbrook. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Livingston. 8 points for him. Covington finds Livingston. Back to Covington. 6 to shoot. Livingston with it from deep 3-point range. They get the rebound. Towns. Great D that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Barons. 10-point lead. Little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. And that's 15 points for Russell Westbrook. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the left side wing. Back to Westbrook. Covington against Schroeder. Shoots over Livingston. And it's Schroeder missing. Timberwolves trail by 12. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Westbrook passes to Green. Outside Westbrook. On the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And Kevin Saric is such a great player in the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunity.
Teague, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Schroeder against Teague. Goes up on the high post, and that one's good. Schroeder's got his second basket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Now here's Livingston. He's got 8. Towns. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. Outside Westbrook. The pass to Schroeder. Back to Westbrook. Schroeder, right side. Lock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. And here is Teague. Pass to Towns. The shot, no good. And the Barons the other way now. Schroeder outside. From the high post. Tucker, the pass to Schroeder. Green taking his time here. Towns against Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Teague. Kicks it to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots off the step back. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Schroeder outside. Left side Adams. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. Baltimore getting another chance here. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You take a look at the Warriors. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Barons, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back 9 now, looking invincible.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Schroeder outside. It's stolen by Sharks. And now Minnesota on the fast break. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the inside. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for the Barons.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Got a piece of it. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. And Saric kicks to Towns. Here's Teague. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Baltimore leading by 13. Back to Tucker. He dishes it to Westbrook. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Wiggins with the ball. Moves back up. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Jordan Bell's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Towns drops them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Schroeder against Teague. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 20 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Teague. He's got 8. He kicks to Livingston. Lays it up off the glass. Livingston's got 10.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Schroeder against Teague. Schroeder dishes to Green. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Barons now. Passes to Tucker. It's stolen by T. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
And when Teague is hitting with his floater, he is so dangerous once he gets into the teeth of the defense.
Right side, Westbrook. The pass to Green. Five on the clock. Now here's Westbrook. Guarded close. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jones is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 10. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Wiggins surveying the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got it back down to single digits for Minnesota. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. He has created some terrific opportunities for him.
Hindi, ano pangalan ko yun? Sa 5D5 yung nakalagay yung mukha natin. Hindi pangalan ko. Nagkakating ba tayo? Hindi na tayo nagkakating. Hindi, meron ano, may malapit. Walang pangasok. Papasok, diretso doon. Hindi, punta lang na school para masyado yung pangasok. Hindi, ako nalaman ko na walang pasok bahay. Punta pa rin ako. Okay, ligit. Bahay, boring. Walang seriously sa bahay. Wala. Hirap naman. Hirap eh. Tapos happy lang mo ba? Ano ba? Hindi. Pangin na ano? Siguro lang ito. Tawag? Diba? Wala na, binalik mo yung ano. Ako nakuha na. Saka hindi na mawala 8 na yun. Hindi na yun. Dati pa daw dapat yun. Yung dati limit 400. 8 lang. Interesting.
himself and really made the most of it.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Towers. They throw good, Adams. Now Livingston. He's got 10. 1:09 left in the third. And it's good for 2. Livingston's got 12 points in the game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Schroeder against Jones. Goes up the baseline, and that one's good. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Livingston. He's got 12. And that one's good. Wiggins.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the lob to Adams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Jones with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. It's stolen by Green. Adams outside. Westbrook drives in. Pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Baltimore. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Hart is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Sampson in at the 5. Pass to Caruso. Launches a 3, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Livingston. It's stolen by Jones. Wiggins outside. Tice with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Tice, no good. Kuzma outside. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's Wade. Buries it down low. And the Barons lead by 16.
Now that's just how you draw it up, Brian. As easy as a look as they could find.
Jones, the pass to Tice. Wiggins outside. The teardrop falls in. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wade kicks to Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. Robert Covington's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves trail by 16. Jones looking for an opening. Wiggins outside. Offensive rebound. Bell. Passes it to Wiggins. Lock at 6. Tries yet again. That one wide left.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Kuzma inside. Defended by Bell. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And you see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jones. There's the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Caruso. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
There's the pass to Covington. With the floater, it's deflected. It's Kuzma penetrating. The shot by Wade wide open. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Pass to Covington. Will it go? Baltimore with the rebound. Sanson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Timberwolves call time. Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, some I really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company. Actually, so no, I think they've done a great job. Kind of just making sure it just slides in there, and not taking away the shine from the team.
Here's Kuzma. Dishes to Sampson. Out left to the wing. Caruso looking for an opening. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Now here's Teague. Towns at the elbow. The kick out to Teague. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Incredible concentration from the big man. Knock Kuzma around all you want. He's committed to scoring inside.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Fires from 14. They get it back. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The free throw drops for Towns. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro. Sport. and it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Now he's going to be walking a tight line. And one more foul, his night is a wrap.
Teague with the ball. Johnson outside. Pass to Šarić. Elbow shot is on the way. No good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh, an agile defender. Like seeing Covington take risks and go out to steals from time to time.
Westbrook surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Adams. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here is Teague. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps Leicester fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have excellent. On the wing, Wiggins looking to get it going. Goes up again, and the layup is good. And it's 7 points for Dario Šarić.
Well, you got to respect the interior game with Sark. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage down there.
And there's the call on Dario Šarić. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Adams, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Shoots over Covington. Here's Adams, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Livingston passes to Covington. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Beyond the arc. Livingston, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to Green. Back to Westbrook. From the line. Kept alive. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
And the Timberwolves call timing. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up. Chris, is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know
yes.
what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Steven Adams.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Schroeder. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns is
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Schroeder, right side. Over Livingston. Bank shot, no good. Regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic. Even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories. Whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can go to Marshall Lonis, Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Baltimore.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steven Adams.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Here's Covington, and he uses the glass on the layup.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Covington capable of picking the D apart.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
There's that passion. He is battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Johnson outside, lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. And so the Barons take the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretch.
Dahil sobrang mukhang totoo. vertical. Nga talaga, rookie. Meron mga dito, pinutol yung betlog ng isang lalaki sa kinain. Ay, familiar. Ano ka na? Hindi. Kinain yan. Inangat niya yun. Sinigal siya. Tapos na, hindi ba? Bakal ba yun? Hindi na kami, speedy ko pala pala dito kami. Speedy na ano. Maraming stealth na. Pinatuon ako ba ito? 324 Pinatuon ako ba ito? Ano ko lang. Nilabas talaga yan, ha? Nilabas yung dito. Nasabay na talaga? Okay. Ikaw nga mag-ano dyan. Ikaw mag-sub, ako mag-mute. Nakamute ako, ikaw mag-sub. Hindi. Ikaw nga yung sinasabay. Ayun. Para sa akin, adult view. Wala. Display ka na natin. Wala. Ay, nag-zoom pa. Nag-zoom pa. Ito yung dito ka. Yung tao bro. Naka-zoom. Yung sa ano? Ah. Oh. Ay, nanggalagod na kita dito. May pinatmasin na. Kailangan sa investigasyon na. Pinatay nila sa movie na to. Ay, gusto pala yan. Okay. Kala ko dun sa ano. Kala ko nanonood siya yung review niya. Ay. Ako si Kalot eh. Ay, sige. Ayan. Ayan, nabili ko na. Klase lang, bali lang. Ito. Ano ba ito? Yan na. Ito.
Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Obviously, we've seen the value of the three-pointer increase over the years. And it's interesting, Kenny. Some people...
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Tonight, the exciting three-point contest. What a fun time this is going to be. It's fast-paced and action-packed, folks.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a special night.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. 60 seconds to go through 5 racks. The last ball on each rack is worth 2. And the last one is all money balls.
And those 9 money balls are critical. They represent more than half of the 34 possible points. So you have to be at your best here down the stretch.
And I know he's going out there with the mindset of just relax, have fun, and see what happens.
Yeah, and I think that's a good way to approach it.
26 points, his score for the round. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
And it didn't look good for a while there, but give him credit for
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, you don't.
He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him a B+ for that one. I mean, you hope for more, but it lived up to reasonable expectation.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Steph Curry will end up being the greatest shooter in the history of this game. Just amazing to watch him shoot.
He's got to get at least 14.
I mean, that's a solid score, but if he can just stay focused and not rush his shots, I think he'll come out on top.
6 more points to stick around.
9 points. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. 5 more points to stay in it.
Oh.
Up to 10 now. Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. 4 more points to stay alive. Now with 11. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. LeBron James is out there with Harden, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Irving, and it's Westbrook in at the 2 guard. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And LeBron James, the most accomplished and influential player of his era. It almost goes without saying that he's a fixture in the All-Star game.
A multiple MVP of the All-Star game with his explosive dunking ability. I put his All-Star highlight reel up against anybody.
And Harden continues to work on his defense. It is a work in progress, but showing a bit of an edge on this end of the floor now. I like it.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
All sorts of time. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And here is LeBron after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Antetokounmpo against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot, and the 3 off target.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Adams. And another shot. And Embiid lays it in.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Now, here is Irving. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised if that one was stolen.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 3. Westbrook finds Harden. Looking to end the run. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Out to the wing. James, the pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Curry with the steal. To the middle. Embiid inside. Jokic defending. Embiid, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Harden kicks to Jokic. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Adams on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. That one doesn't go. Curry with some nice D. Giannis up top, covered by Irving, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul, so the West ends up going with the new group. On defense, the West All-Stars, trailing by 2. Paul with the ball. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You know, this is why they trust Paul to run the offense. I mean, he's so good at getting the ball to guys on time and on target.
And stolen by Booker. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
George is checked in for the East. Now here's Booker. Over to the wing. And Steph Curry with the foul.
Side out.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here are the East All-Stars now. 4-point game. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Booker.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. Booker finds Porzingis. Paul outside. Down low. Out to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Stolen by George. Wide open look. He gets it in there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It goes on Devin Booker. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Kevin Durant has hoisted that All-Star MVP trophy.
One of the most effortless scorers you'll ever see. He's had some big games on the biggest stage.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Curry. The free throw drops for Towns. And KD's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Shoots it up. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Booker with no one around, offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Ball against Lillard. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Booker looking around. Ball against George. Shot clock at 5. Giannis against Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lillard against Paul. Outside, George. Over Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. George has got his second bucket.
And you know what? The high release point George has helps him, especially when really challenged by the defense.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Kicks it out to Paul. Davis against Giannis. Second chance shot. Outside, Porzingis. KD against Paul. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Towns. And stolen by Lillard. Inside. Porzingis with the block.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the feed to Towns. There's Giannis. Lillard left side. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Out to Porzingis. From deep. Here's Davis. Right side Towns. The second chance effort over George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And Karl Anthony Towns, a #1 overall pick. He was the Rookie of the Year, an All-Star. He's lived to the hype.
One of the unicorns, an athletic 7-footer who can post up and fire it up from long range. He's now the prototype NBA big.
Now, here's Lillard over Paul. And the shot is long. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Back to Porzingis. Shoots over KD. Durant with the steal. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. High post try, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker.
You know, I don't care how tight you play him. It's very hard to keep Paul from knocking that shot down. His in-between game is lethal.
Out to Porzingis. Fader on the way, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. West All-Stars lead by 1. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Klay Thompson, Russell Westbrook out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden, and it's Young in at the point guard position. And Adams has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Lillard against Thompson, and Lillard throws it down.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
Harden surveying the D. Back to Thompson. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by George. And here are the East All-Stars now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They double-team Beal. For the 3, they get it back. Adams misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Adams has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. The 3 from Harden. And it's the East with the rebound. Up top, Cousins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. James outside. Paul George with the steal. 18 feet out. Here's Adams. Makes it off the glass.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Young against Lillard. And Young, here we go. The kick out to Westbrook. Harden inside the three-point line. Young passes to LeBron. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to James. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Young against Lillard. Dishes it to Adams. Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Cousins. Great D that time from LeBron.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Beal with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lillard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. And Damian Lillard, accustomed to being overlooked, that hasn't stopped him from being outspoken, asserting his all-star credentials.
And playing in an age of elite point guards, there's plenty of competition, but he's never shied away from the challenge.
floats it up for James.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Lillard. That shot misses. Great D that time from James. Harden bounce pass. Thompson for the triple. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Harden against Beal. Lillard outside. From outside the arc. But they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Curry's checked in. It's George on the wing, covered by LeBron. George, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Harden against George. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Young's shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Curry is inside. Young's there. Curry, good. Curry's got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Westbrook. There's the triple. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up, scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Curry looking around. Adams finds Curry. Adams down low. He's covered by Westbrook, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Greg, you've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
George dishes to Embiid. Westbrook with the nice D there. He kicks it to Young. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is double. Outside Westbrook. Back to Harden. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Griffin's checked in for Adams.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Young passes to Harden. The kick out to Westbrook. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, Greg, one thing. We know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
George against Harden. The kick out to Westbrook. Over Beal. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense. From the
Way to go, Russ!
arbitro tenía, arbitra para